Hey guys, Minox here with MinoxDan.com, showcasing yet another one of my creations, which is the Hunter's Exalted Mandalorian helmet from the game Star Wars The Old Republic. This helmet first appears in the game trailers Hope and Deceived, where it's worn by a female Mandalorian hunter, Shae Vizla. The helmet is also an equipable item in-game as part of the Hunter's Exalted armor pack, and those of you that play the game that have a bounty hunter character will automatically recognize this helmet because you've probably had it on your toon at some point. I began making this helmet by modeling it in 3D by referencing two-dimensional screenshots. This process took about 100 hours to complete, and mostly that's because I'm still fairly inexperienced with 3D modeling. So I had to watch a lot of tutorials as I was going along, and doing a lot of things by trial and error. After the modeling stage came the 3D printing phase, which I had to 3D print the helmet in sections because of how big it is, and 3D printing it in sections took 94 hours on my FlashForge Creator 3D printer. After that came the long and tedious process of putting the helmet together, bondoing all the seams and all the edges, and using spot putty to smooth the helmet out, making sure that no seams were showing and that everything was smooth and that no 3D printing striation was also evident. So that took a lot of elbow grease, but after many hours of doing that, I had a perfectly smooth helmet that was ready for molding. I molded the helmet in silicone using Rebound 25, and finally used the process called cold casting to make the final helmet. And cold casting is the process by which you mix in aluminum powder with the resin, so that when you get your final cast, you can polish it up with steel wool to make it look genuinely metal. And that's what you see here. The paint flakes and the damage, that's not done using paint, that's done using abrasion. So basically throwing the helmet on the ground and dragging it on your concrete floor to get the realistic looking scrape and scratches. The visor is made from a motorcycle face shield, onto which I etched the detailing here. The ears, there's two LED lights in each ear, along with some foam to diffuse the light. The lights are wired along with a fan, and everything is controlled with a single switch right here. So you flick that switch, and the lights and the fan goes off. The fan is there to help with cooling you as you're wearing the helmet, and also to help with fogging of the visor, which doesn't really happen because I've sectioned off the nose and mouth with foam here. So there's virtually no fogging inside this helmet. And just to show you how the helmet fits, this is it. For those that are interested in how this helmet was made, I document all my production steps with detailed write-ups and a ton of photos on my website, MinoxDan.com. And I basically run that website just to show people what I do and how I do it, with hopes that my work will encourage other talented people to take up the hobby and create things in their spare time. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.